as I've discovered. All right, now for the women's gold medal match. A quick turnaround for Deepika Kumari, who just competed in the mixed team gold medal match against the United States. Settled for a silver there, looking for gold right here. And she will take on another great archer from Korea, Yun Ok-Hee, 28 years old. And a young lady who's already made a name for herself in this sport. Joined the national team back in 2005. So far this season, 3-1. And matched up head-to-head with Deepika Kumari. She's won the only match that they've ever had between the two archers. So Deepika coming back out, now shooting on target number 1. And target 1 has been very, very, very good to the archers who've been competing on that side.
Exactly. Not one match has been lost on target 1 so far today. So we'll see if Deepika can continue that tradition by winning this gold medal match.
She comes in ranked 3rd in the world and 3-1 so far this season in match play.
She begins the match on target 1.
So Kumari, who got past Pavlova of the Ukraine 6-4 and won her semifinal match by a score of 7-3, starts off with a 9. Yun Ok-Hee, a 7-1 quarterfinal winner over Natalia Valeva, and defeated Tanya Ting in the semifinals in a shoot-off. She also shoots a 9 with her first shot. Kumari drills a 10.
Great shot. She had the opportunity to shoot in the mixed team earlier, so she'll be a little bit more familiar with the conditions than Yun Ok-Hee.
And a 9 for Yun Ok-Hee.
So that wind has really died off. Ideal, perfect conditions at the moment.
Okay. Very good.
Now with the air still, Deepika Kumari scores 2 bullseyes back-to-back to finish off this first set. And she wins the first set, regardless of what Yun Ok-Hee does right here. So at least she was consistent. She grouped well. She just needs to move it over a little bit.
Exactly. So Yun Ok-Hee probably needs to adjust her side just slightly. She's got a good group there, but needs to move it into the 10 ring. You can see her there on the screen, just making slight adjustments. So she will shoot first in the next set.
Yun Ok-Hee, interesting story in 2008. She came on the World Cup scene, won 6 medals that year, and made the World Cup finals in Lausanne. She also won 2 medals in Beijing at the Olympics in 2008. A team gold and an individual bronze medal in Beijing. Then the following year, 2009, 5 more World Cup medals and 5 more medals the year after that. But for the last 3 years, we have not seen much of Yun Ok-Hee.
No, Yun Ok-Hee, she unfortunately missed the 2012 London Olympics, and I'm sure she's very happy to be back on the national team. And because the depth is so great in Korea, it's so competitive to get on the national team. But you can just about guarantee if you're on the national team, you'll find yourself in the gold medal matches.
For Korean archers, it's probably more than half the battle.
Oh, exactly. The national team selection is so tough. So whether she's made too much of an adjustment, it's gone to the other side of the 9 ring.
Kumari leading 2-0 as we start this second set. Matches the 9.
And yourself out.
And a 10 for Ms. Yun.
She's found her mark now, so you can see she was so steady and so relaxed in that shot.
Kumari with a 9.
So Yun Ok-Hee can take this set by shooting a 10 to close the set.
Draws it back slowly. Holds and fires. And it's a 9, so the door is slightly left open now for Deepika Kumari. She shoots a 10, they'll split the points.
Exactly, they'll each get 1 point, but she needs to shoot a 10.
Comes up with a 9. So Yun Ok-Hee does indeed take the 2 points in this set. We're tied at 2-all after the first 6 arrows here in the women's gold medal match in Shanghai. Stage 1 of the Archery World Cup, which will see these archers travel the world this summer. Turkey in June, Colombia in July, Poland in August, France in the fall in September. And a good look at Deepika Kumari, whose mother is a nurse back in India. Her father, an auto rickshaw driver. Deepika started out shooting with bamboo bows and arrows, and then in 2005 entered an archery academy established by the wife of a high-ranking state official. Initially, her father not all that supportive, but now Deepika's biggest fan.
Exactly, and she had the weight of the Indian nation on her shoulders in London 2000 for the Olympic Games. However, she was unfortunate and didn't win a medal, but she's back on form and here in the gold medal match.
She did come back after the disappointment of London and do well at the World Cup finals in Tokyo. Scored a silver medal in Tokyo, losing 6-4 to Kibo Bay. Now she's facing another Korean archer, Yun Ok-Hee. And Deepika with a 10 to start off this set. Once again, we're tied at 2-all in set points.
괜찮아, 자신 있게.
자, before same. Same. 드로잉 체크, 드로잉. 쭉. Okay.
Seemed a little bit distracted.
Yeah, I think maybe a timing fault, but you can hear the coach in the background giving her instructions.
Chance for Yun Ok-Hee.
좋아.
Takes advantage.
This is a really good match. Each archer not shooting out of the gold.
Okay.
See, they're just a timing problem. They've reset the clocks.
I want to 8.
Now the breeze starting to pick up
9.
off
8.
the river.
And Deepika picks up her game.
Really good shot. Had a few issues with the timing system, but she didn't allow that to distract her thoughts and executed a perfect 10.
좋아.
And the 9 for Yun Ok-Hee.
So she'll take a lead 4-2 in this third set. So Yun Ok-Hee will need to try and put a little bit more pressure by executing a few 10s to start off with in the next set.
Deepika Kumari sandwiching a 9 with 2 10s. Scores 29 points to the 28 points in that third set for Yun Ok-Hee.
See Kibo Bay, the Olympic women champion for 2012 in the crowd there.
Spectator today. although she did compete this morning and picked up a gold medal.
Exactly.
Since she was in Shanghai, she thought might as well.
Yeah, such a strong nation, the Korean archers. They've had success in the compound, and now today again, success with the recurve bow, which they're renowned for.
Exactly, they are renowned for their prowess in recurve competition, but I think yesterday sent a real message out to the rest of the nations who are on notice now. They're going to be a big factor in compound competition.
Exactly, and it's always been the United States and a few European countries that dominate the compound division, but the Koreans picked up a few gold medals and a few minor medals in the compound division, so certainly this World Championship in Turkey, it'll be interesting to see how the Koreans go in the compound.
So a slow boat in China drifting by here on the Huangpu River. A great tourist attraction here in the Far East. So much to see, so much to do, and so little time to do it here. That is, by the way, they call that the bottle opener building. Second tallest building, at least currently, in the world.
Yeah, exactly. I had the opportunity to travel up to the Skywalk, and it's certainly a long way up. You wouldn't want to have a job of cleaning the windows.
But a great view, I'm assuming.
A great view over the city of Shanghai.
Especially on a day like today. Bathed in sunshine. As we await the fourth set of the women's gold medal match. Recurve competition, Deepika Kumari, as we compete in the shadow of the Oriental Pearl Tower, one of the most unique buildings in the entire world, which I understand has glass floors up on one of the observation decks, if you're so bold as to step out onto the glass floor.
Exactly, you wouldn't want to be scared of heights, but here we are, we're starting the fourth set with Yun Ok-Hee beginning with her first arrow.
And a great shot for Yun Ok-Hee.
Same. 9-8.
Who trails 4-2 in set points. But if she wins this set, she's right back in it. But Deepika Kumari doesn't seem as though she's willing to oblige her.
Exactly, great shot. And you can hear in the background the coach calling 9-8. And that'd be meaning that she needs to aim at the 9 or the 8 to allow for the drift of the breeze.
Shoot.
As the horn sounds, she lets it go, but it doesn't distract her, and Yun Ok-Hee with another 10.
That'll be interesting because the archer, she shot on the time signal. So whether the judges will allow that, whether it was after the time allotted, which is 20 seconds. So we'll have to wait until the judges adjudicate.
Once again, it is Deepika Kumari leading in set points 4-2. Under 5 seconds to go, and it's a 9. So Kumari can tie it up with a 10, split the points, and go to a 5-2 lead. If she doesn't, we're tied at 4. And we are tied at 4-all.
Again.
So Kumari led 2-0 after the first set. We were tied at 2-all after the second set. Kumari went back in front 4-2. And Yun Ok-Hee has tied it up at 4-all as we head to the fifth set.
Again, we've got the same scenarios we had in the bronze medal match. So 2 set points remaining. However, should the archers tie, the set points will be split and each archer will be awarded 1 set point each, and then we will go into a 1 arrow shoot-off.
And we've had 2 shoot-offs already this afternoon.
Exactly. And I think the calmer conditions are really allowing for the archers to shoot to their full potential. And we're seeing some great scores here. 10-10-9 for Yun Ok-Hee and 10-9-9 for Deepika.
체크하고.
Really good shooting by both archers.
M.
So we're to the final set of this gold medal women's recurve match.
오케이. 굿.
Just see all the arrow holes there. She's been so consistent throughout this match. Just 10s and 9s.
끝까지 좋아.
And a 9 for Yun Ok-Hee.
It is really going to go down to the wire.
M
동료들 있나?
라이트.
Shot for shot, arrow for
라인
arrow.
굿.
Deepika Kumari
오케이,
has
오케이,
become
오케이.
nationally known throughout India. Back-to-back 9s now.
A 10 would really,
셋시로 오주순.
really be helpful right now.
끝까지.
Might be enough to swing the match, but she shoots an 8. And that might swing the match towards Kumari.
Exactly.
퍼스트 드로잉 체크.
A 9 or better will either tie or give her the match.
M 슈팅.
크게 흔들려.
오케이,
And
오케이.
she shoots an 8.
You could really see the tension in her face, determined
No
to
problem.
try and shoot a 10. Yet
자신 있게 하자.
Hard to describe that feeling, I'm sure.
oh, she would feel gutted.
편하게.
Yun Ok-Hee now just needs a 9 to tie.
좋아. 10.
She gets the 10, and instead of a tie, she gets the win 6-4 as she takes the 5th set. As Deepika Kumari certainly had an opportunity to close it out, instead came up with one of her lowest shots of the day when she needed it most. And you can see the difference right there, jubilation on the left and agony on the right for Deepika Kumari, who will settle for the silver, but the gold was in her grasp.
Oh, exactly. She was probably the better archer for the whole entire match until that final arrow. And again, just needed a strong shot to close the match out, allowing the pressure to get too much. You could see it in the expression of her face, the disappointment of the 8.
But what a great moment this is for Yun Ok-Hee, who has not really been on the scene for about 3 years now and was one of the dominant archers back in 2008, 2009, 2010. Then not seen for about 3 years outside Korea, and here she comes, stage 1 of the World Cup, comes up with a big victory and wins a gold medal.
Exactly.